Is this the end for Tom Brady? Let's get into it. Before we get started, guys, make sure that you do smash that like, that thumbs up button, and of course, subscribe for sports streams, sports news, sports content, and more. All right, so let's get into it. There's been a couple of news articles that dropped, specifically from this website called Page 6. Now, the website isn't one of the bigger publications, but there are other news articles out there that have basically confirmed this information. So, Tom Brady, Gisele Bundchen hired divorce lawyers amid marital woes. Goes on to say that Tom and Gisele have been heading for the end zone. Both have retained divorce lawyers. Multiple sources tell Page 6 exclusively. As previously revealed, the couple have been living separately, which we basically know that's true as of the last few weeks. They've been living separately for the past couple months following an epic fight, and they're now apparently looking at dividing up their multi-million-dollar empire. So let's get into this, right? Gisele has basically stated over the years, this isn't anything new to us. Gisele has basically stated over the years that she wanted Tom to be home, spend more time with the family, be here with the kids. Hey, you've done enough in football. You've won your Super Bowls. You have nothing to prove. Come home and, spend time with me and the kids. I don't think that's an unreasonable request. I understand where she's coming from in that sense. She's at home with the kids. She's raising the kids. Tom's not really there as much. I understand that, right? On the flip side, this is a man that you married. This man loves the sport of football. It is his life. It's afforded him to become very wealthy, very rich, and to a point that I think that now it's not even about the money anymore. It's for the love of the sport. But this is someone who hasn't been able to find balance between family and football. So let's keep it going. It says insiders close to the 7-time Super Bowl champ, 45, and the supermodel 42, who have been married since 2009, say they are both very involved in their child's lives and would share joint custody in any separation. They share son Benjamin, 12, and daughter Vivian, 9. Brady is also the father of son Jack, 15, with ex Bridget Moynihan. Shows a picture of the kids. As you can see here, nice, happy family. Which this is something that we never had to question, right? We never had to question them being a wholesome family in a sense, right? We understood that Gisele just wanted Tom to be home a little more. But on the surface, everything looked good. There was no real issues, no real problems. More on, where I go with that later, right? I'm going to get back to that in a second. It says the couple would likely divorce in Florida after hiring these divorce lawyers. As that's where they are primarily based, legal experts say. Another source who knows the couple confirmed they are looking at dividing their assets, which includes a $26 million property portfolio. Brady is the highest paid NFL player at $250 million, with endorsement deals including FTX, Hertz, Brady brand, Autograph, and TB12. Basically goes to show some property they had been building in Indian Creek Island, nicknamed Billionaire's Bunker. Yeah, rich people problems, right? Page 6, it looks like Page 6 actually reported in December of 2020 that their most recent property purchase was a $17 million home in Indian Creek Island in Miami. Plan to knock it down and then basically rebuild it. But the work has recently stalled on the property amid the marital fallout. Then goes on to state that the couple also owns a condo at 70 Vestry in the Tribeca, valued at $3.6 million, as well as a $5.7 million property at the Yellowstone Club in Montana. Bundchen's favorite property is believed to be their remote home in Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica, where the family often vacations. Very interesting. Gisele was actually not spotted with her ring recently. It said ahead of Hurricane Ian, the pair both fled Tampa, where Brady is obviously playing for the Buccaneers, and went to Miami, where they had been staying at this point. Gisele had been spotted there over the past few days. A source told us that Bundchen had been staying in Miami home and that she and Brady rented in 2020. It's not clear where the quarterback was staying at this point. But Gisele was spotted without her ring. Now keep in mind, I mean, you know, it looks like she's about to go work out, so this could be speculation, right? Tabloids and all this stuff, they're always looking for a reason to take a picture and create hype behind it. Here's where I'm going with the family thing, right? And I know somebody may come for me in the comments about this because everyone has different beliefs, different morals, different standards when it comes to marriage, right? Everybody does. If you want your family, right? If you want your family together, do you really get divorced, right? If family's the goal, do you really get divorced? Or are there other factors at play, right? I'm not saying that can't be a reason why someone would want to get divorced. I'm just saying if you want your family to be together and that's the only problem that you have, do you work towards counseling or figuring out how to keep your family together? Or do you get divorced? Because to me, if I have an issue in a relationship, marriage, or something like that, and it's one specific issue, it may be a little easier for me to go to counseling, go to therapy, something on the lines of that, opposed to getting a full-blown divorce at this level, right? To me, there's got to be something more. There's got to be something more. And I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to speculate on what it could be. I'm just going to say on the surface level, if it's only about keeping the family together, would you not fight for that? And don't get me wrong. I totally understand that this has probably been going on for a long time and she's probably fed up. I get it. I totally get it. But to me, I think that it's more to it than, hey, he's just not home. He's just not spending time with the kids. To me, that's how I feel. I think it's more to it. And I think in the next couple, you know, the next coming weeks, the next coming months, we're basically going to be hearing more and more and more and more. Without a doubt. With that said, what is going to happen with Tom Brady? Because I feel like if you retire this year and you lose, you're probably going out on the biggest L ever. Not only is this going to tarnish your legacy, but this is probably the pivotal point in what you're going to do, right? Because if you leave this year and you lose and you get divorced, doesn't matter that you won 7 Super Bowls. Everyone's looking at, in 2022, Tom Brady didn't go to the playoffs. Tom Brady didn't go to the Super Bowl. And he got divorced. It's a huge L. That is a huge L. So now, if I'm Tom Brady and I'm going through all this, I got to get back focused. I got to get back to work, unfortunately. And even though everything is in the back of my head about what's going on with the wife, what's going on with this possible divorce, potential divorce, I have to win now. I have to win because I love football that much. I put football over my family that much. So I got to press ahead. Everyone has their own vice, right? Nobody's perfect. Everyone has their vice. But what do you believe in? Because if you believe in something and you're willing to sacrifice everything for it, then you damn sure better be the best at it. And that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. Make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later tonight for the NFL Week 5 prediction video. Peace.